Hello, welcome to the Gracevine Podcast with me, Jack Eldridge, your Monday morning source for personal and biblical grace, where we explore what it means to live as one attached to the vine. Good morning, friends, and welcome back to the Gracevine Podcast. I'm Jack Eldridge, and every Monday we gather here to reflect and to wonder and to grow together in grace. Today I want to talk about something simple, something you might have seen at breakfast or maybe outside your window. I want to talk about seeds. The other morning I was enjoying my favorite bagel, covered with seeds, perfectly toasted with cream cheese and chives. As I savored it, I started thinking about seeds. Not just the ones on my bagel, but the countless seeds in the world. Every plant, every tree, every living thing starts with a seed. Look around. Plants, animals, and even us humans. Life begins with a seed. There's a pattern here, a miracle that repeats itself. The first birthed man came from a seed, and from him another, and so on. It's a cycle that points to something greater. Something intentional. Some things in life we don't get to choose. Where we're born, our eye color, or even the shapes of our ears. These unchosen things remind us that we're part of a bigger story, one written by the Creator. Think about reproduction. Most things, when copied, lose quality. But a seed, plant a single kernel of corn and you get a stalk loaded with new kernels, each with the potential for another year's harvest. Inside every seed is a blueprint for life, a renewal, not just a copy. This is the Creator's signature. Even when the seed is flawed, the pattern endures. Jesus spoke often of seeds, how a kernel must fall and die to bear fruit, how the kingdom of heaven is like a seed sown in different soils. It always starts with a seed. And yet, no matter how much we try to change things, a corn seed produces corn. An apple seed produces apples. The pattern is set. Somewhere, there was a first tree, a first stalk of corn, a first apple. If you believe in a Creator, you see intention in that beginning. A plan that set everything in motion. Each seed grows, drawing energy from the earth, transforming it into new life. And within every seed, there are thousands more, each carrying that same pattern, ready to continue the story. But here's the thing. In the natural world, there is no eternity, no endless opportunities for carnal man. But Jesus came to offer something new, a new seed. Our responsibility is simply to recognize the bad seed and accept the new one he offers. I see this lesson every day at my bird feeder. Cardinals, blue jays, bluebirds, woodpeckers, robins, they all come to eat the seeds I put out. Watching them dance and feed is a joy. Jesus used seeds to illustrate the kingdom of heaven. First the seed, then the blade, then the ear, and finally the full grain. He said, unless a kernel falls and dies, it abides alone. But if it dies, it produces much fruit. When we acknowledge the Lordship of Christ and accept His sacrifice, we experience the greatest transformation possible. Jesus died to reconnect us with our Creator. Through Him, we are reborn, given a new heart, a new spirit, a new mind, a new reality. Many have experienced this forgiveness, this rebirth from a heavenly seed. That new seed begins to grow, a seed that cannot be corrupted, tarnished, deceived. Because the seed is from God, it is truly eternal. Thanks for joining me on the Gracevine Podcast. I'm Jack Eldridge. See you next Monday, right here on all major channels. The Gracevine Podcast, where we grow in grace together.